I was very surprised when I woke up this morning and saw a new news article from PUBG about anti-cheat. Also, special shout out to Helion Prime and World Clubber for always keeping me up to date with the latest PUBG updates. You guys are awesome. All right, guys, so I haven't read this yet. I'm going to be reading and reacting to it here. It is an official news post from PUBG that says dev letter introducing a new anti-cheat solution. So sit back, relax, smack that like button, and let's get started. This was published, I believe, today. Yeah, today. Dev letter. A new anti-cheat solution. Kind of excited and scared at the same time to start reading this. It doesn't look like a very long article. Take a deep breath. Here we go. Hello, players. Over the years, we've remained committed to creating a fair and enjoyable gameplay environment, and we've made that promise to you time and again. Have they really been that committed? I seriously doubt that. This August, we're taking another step toward keeping that promise by introducing a new anti-cheat feature. In today's dev letter, we'd like to share the background and walk you through what's coming. Oh, do we really need a background? We all know that cheaters are everywhere in this game. Anyway, the need for new anti-cheat measures. Recently, cheat tools have been evolving far beyond software manipulation. They now operate at the kernel level, the deepest layer of the operating system, making them increasingly difficult for security solutions to detect. The kernel level refers to the execution layer within an operating system that holds the highest privileges and controls the entire system. Illegal software operating at this level can more easily evade or even disable security solutions. While PUBG has continuously monitored abnormal activity at the kernel level, the growing number and variety of kernel-level cheats have significantly increased the time and resources needed to analyze and counter these threats. In response to these changes, we have concluded that it is necessary to strengthen our countermeasures with even more powerful kernel-based features. So, my thoughts on this, and just to keep you guys up to speed, kernel level anti-cheat solutions has always been kind of a gray area, kind of a controversial area, because you don't really want to give kernel access to third-party applications, because if those third-party applications are compromised or contain some kind of spyware or malware, you would basically have no idea it's on your system, and it would be hard for any antivirus to remove. So putting anti-cheat solutions as a kernel-based program is usually the topic of hot debate among gamers. Let's just say that. Let's move on to the next paragraph. Strengthening kernel-level detection with a new anti-cheat feature. As mentioned, kernel-level security features have already been in place. However, we've been deploying a new feature to provide even more precise and effective protection. Recent internal tests have confirmed the stability and high detection rate of this new feature, and based on these results, we are now ready to introduce this enhanced solution. The new anti-cheat feature is designed to directly detect abnormal behavior at the deepest layer of the operating system, the kernel level. In other words, even if a cheat attempts to hide itself or launch before the security system in an attempt to bypass detection, it will still be detected. Once the PUBG client is launched, the new kernel-based anti-cheat feature immediately activates and scans the PC's kernel for any code suspected of abnormal patterns. If the use of illegal software is confirmed, the player will be kicked and banned from the game. We expect this new feature to proactively counter advanced cheats, reducing the damage caused by illegal software. It will also allow us to respond more quickly and reliably to cheats that were previously difficult to detect, resulting in a more stable and enjoyable gameplay environment. Additionally, Please note that our anti-cheat solution, including this feature, runs only while PUBG client is active and will shut down once you exit the game. So they have a little image telling us how it works. The yellow part is launching PUBG. The green part is during the match, and the blue part is after the match. But I don't see any green in here, just yellow and blue. So we have launching PUBG, anti-cheat kernel, and then 2 dots, and launching PUBG, anti-cheat, another dot, launching PUBG, anti-cheat, and it all funnels to after the match. That's not the most intuitive diagram there. Even as I'm looking at it, I'm kind of struggling to understand exactly like what it means, but okay, I guess they explained it better in the text. You launch PUBG, the anti-cheat software runs on the kernel level now, and it closes once you're out of PUBG. Okay. To the next paragraph, we have request for stable anti-cheat operation. If PUBG's new anti-cheat feature and another external security solution run at the same time, system conflicts or unexpected behavior may occur. This is not due to any flaw in PUBG's security system itself, but rather a normal interaction between different security programs. Each security application inspects system memory and processes in its own way. So running 2 or more game clients simultaneously can cause their anti-cheat modules to clash or interfere with one another, potentially causing unexpected issues during launch or gameplay. To prevent this issue, starting with update 37.1, if PUBG and another game client with its own security software are both running, a warning message may appear when you enter the lobby. If you see this pop up, we recommend closing one of them and running only one client at a time. So the anti-cheat does not want to run alongside any other anti-cheat or antivirus software, possibly. And here we have another image. Running other games with anti-cheat software alongside PUBG is not recommended as it may cause stability issues. Well, at least they put a message in there instead of just letting it crash the system. That's good. This measure is intended to ensure a more stable environment and minimize in-game disruptions caused by software conflicts. We appreciate your understanding and cooperation. Concluding today's dev letter, this new kernel-based anti-cheat feature is PUBG's latest core measure for responding to advanced threats. We will continue to develop and apply a wide range of security technologies. This is more than just a feature update. It serves as a foundation for building a sustainable security framework. Moving forward, in line with our 2025 anti-cheat roadmap, we will advance our illegal software countermeasures by combining technological innovation with operational efficiency. We will continue to listen to your valuable feedback and do our utmost to provide a fair and trustworthy gameplay environment. We'll see you in the next dev letter, PUBG Battlegrounds Anti-Cheat Team. If you would prefer to read this article yourself, as always, the link will be in the video description. Now, my thoughts on this, immediately my mind jumps to the Battlefield 6 beta. And 2 things about the Battlefield 6 beta stand out to me when it comes to anti-cheat. 1, Battlefield 6 beta requires Secure Boot to be on your computer, which certainly helps in the prevention of simple cheating software. And number 2, Battlefield 6 anti-cheat already runs on the kernel level. And while I myself don't think I ran into any blatant cheaters on the Battlefield 6 beta, I did see a lot of YouTube videos and articles popping up about how people were already finding cheaters and hackers in Battlefield 6. So while this solution is going to work to get rid of, I would say, inexperienced cheaters, people that just go online and download a cheat and expect it to work. Those kind of people will probably experience problems getting their cheat software to continue working in PUBG after this update. But I would also say that people who are dedicated, people that are actual hackers and programmers, will always find a way around this. This is not a, end all solution to the cheating problem. It is simply, like they said, another step in the process and a good step. But I have a feeling it is going to be debatable because there are so many gamers that do not want to let the anti-cheat run at the kernel level, because you are giving that software direct access to the most important and the most vulnerable part of your system. And we have heard about certain games containing malware before, whether it's a malicious act by the game company or malware that got inserted by hackers and they didn't know. You don't want that stuff injecting itself into your computer on the kernel level. That would be bad. So while overall I think this is a good update that will help us see a decrease in the amount of cheaters in PUBG, I think it is going to be controversial and it's not an end-all solution. The fight against cheaters is ongoing, and I believe that PUBG and other popular competitive games simply needs to allocate more money, resources, time, and effort to combat this serious problem. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments section. I would love to hear your opinions on this. Just remember to be respectful. I'll see you guys on the next video or the next live stream. Later, y'all.